So it's very dry today, so my throat might be a little bit more raspy than usual. I haven't had the chance to read my meditation book in about 2 days, but I read it Thursday night, and someone at my work thanked me for what I was doing and then told me that I was such a little flower. And I'm assuming that's a compliment, but what's so crazy to me is that in the book, at the beginning, it gave me steps to take, and it said to close the book, look at the cover, find something that catches your attention, and just look at it for a couple seconds. Think about why it grabbed your attention, and then move on and find something else that grabs your attention. And I did, and the second thing that caught my attention was there's a flower on the cover of the book. I don't know what kind of flower it is, but the middle part of the flower that's like yellow had like pointy edges, and it looked sort of like fire, and I was like thinking about why it caught my attention, and I said in my head that it caught my attention because it looks like a fire, and I resonate with that because I have a fire inside me that is pushing me forward, making me strong, making me determined. And then I realized and said in my head, oh, I'm like this flower. I am soft on the outside, but I have a fire burning in me that is pushing me to be strong and fight for what I want. And then I realized that earlier that day, somebody had told me I was a little flower, and it just sort of came full circle and was really weird to have that connection happen. But I really liked the feeling that it gave me. So I am excited to read more in the book and learn how to become more calm. So I really want to be calm today. I am very sleepy, and I'm sure most of you are as well. So I think today we are just going to try and be calm and let go of any negative feelings we have, any negative thoughts we have, or any negative emotions that we have. So I will grab some negative energy and pluck it off of you. Something I have learned in the book is that it's good to transport yourself out of your everyday awake mind. So what I have been trying to do is just picture myself in that Zen place, wherever that may be. Could be a sandy beach or a woodsy mountain. For me, I like to imagine myself in a huge meadow that is just filled with yellow flowers, and the sun is shining, and there's a warm breeze, and the flowers are swaying in that breeze, and it's just me there. That's where I like to imagine myself, and that is where I feel calm. So it's good to sort of take a second from reality and put yourself in a place of comfort. It looks different for a lot of us, but I feel a lot of it has to do with nature. Another nice Zen place that you could think of is maybe being by a fireplace, hearing the wood crackling. That's a nice thought as well. Nature is very healing. Even if you just take a couple seconds out of the day to look up at the sky and take a few deep breaths, just to really plant yourself firmly on the ground and in the universe and feel fresh air and the beautiful sky. That is important. I have found for me that doing that breathing technique that we had done a few videos back has also really calmed me down and put me in a very sleepy state. So I like doing that when I'm lying in bed, about to fall asleep, or trying to fall asleep. I like to practice that and just do a few breaths. I am very tired today, so this is putting me in a very calm state, and trying not to fall asleep here. We can practice a couple of those breaths, and I will do it with you. So you put one hand on your chest, one hand on your stomach, and you breathe in through your nose, and you take a deep breath, but you let the air fill up your belly, and then you breathe out through your mouth. So we can do two, just to really help calm us down, and I will do it with you. I like to hold it for a second or so. Don't know if you can see, but my eyes are all watery because I cannot stop yawning. So let's do one more. That always makes me even more tired than I already am. Even if you are just lying in bed trying to fall asleep, you can transport yourself into your Zen place. I typically imagine myself lying on my back in the field, just looking up at the clouds as they pass by. But you can find whatever works for you. It may take you a few tries to really figure out which place you feel the most calm. I think that sitting on top of a mountain in the woods is also a very calming place to be, so to sort of transport yourself there in your mind can be very nice. You could even put some white noise on, some bird noises on, something along those lines. We all need our alone time. So if we don't get any throughout the day or throughout the week, then transporting yourself to a place where you can be alone, maybe putting some headphones in or some earplugs in so you can tune out the outside noise would be helpful for you. If you are like me, you typically need some alone time at least once a day, but a couple times a week will suffice. It's important to get to know yourself and to spend time with yourself and to just be alone. Eventually, if you don't like being alone, you will find comfort in being alone, and you will start to enjoy it a whole lot. The warm weather is coming, so hopefully, if you're feeling down, that will help you feel a bit lighter. That always helps me. Just try and practice that breathing a bit. You can do it right now, or if you are about to go to bed, just lie there and take a couple deep breaths like that. It will make your body start to feel very relaxed and comfortable. I think I will have to maybe take a nap. I am very tired for some reason. Today my body just needs to rest, and I'm going to give that to myself. While we are here, you can take a couple more deep breaths, just like that, just like we did, with one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. Breathe in through your nose, take a deep breath, bring the air into your belly, hold it for a minute, and then out through your mouth. Tonight, before you go to bed, do your best to find your Zen place and to transport yourself there just before bed. if you're watching this in the morning, you don't need to worry about finding the time to do that throughout the day. Well, we've gotten some negative energy out, so hopefully you're feeling a bit lighter, and hopefully you're feeling more relaxed since you've taken those deep breaths. And just try and find your Zen place. It might take you a couple different tries, and that's okay. Consistency is key. So eventually you will find your place of peace and calm and quiet. Today is a little bit shorter of a video, but I'm not quite feeling myself. So it's important that I take that time that I need and allow myself to rest. And that is exactly what you should do as well. Take the time to rest. Take the time to have quiet. Take the time to breathe. And take the time for yourself. We need to learn to put ourselves first and make sure that we are happy and healthy and rested. So I will see you again soon, but until then, I hope you are feeling nice and relaxed.